once you experience and start to understand what living in the spirit really means, you're going to want to work really hard on denying your flesh, because the peace that comes from living in the spirit is like nothing I've ever experienced. So our spirit is what connects us to God, right? It's what God created before we were ourselves, like our physical bodies. Before we were humans here on earth, our spirit already existed. That's us to our core. Like, that's who we truly really are, what God created. The Bible will explain it better if you just go read about it, but we basically already existed, right? Before we were in our mother's womb, he already knew us, he already created us as a spirit. So when we learn and live and try to live in this spirit, it's a whole different experience here on earth, even, because it's such a spiritual experience. I feel that a lot of people, especially in like this newer generation, you know, with all the new age stuff, like, people are yearning for spirituality. We want to have something beyond this physical life, because this is kind of boring. If it was just this, I'd be like, you know, but that's why I started seeking and my whole testimony happened. But right, so I feel like we are spiritual beings that are always yearning for spirituality, but then the devil obviously uses that and comes to deceive. But once you truly understand what it means, it's the craziest feeling. Like, you get like a true revelation of things. And, you know, having a true revelation is like when God has been kind of showing you, and, you know, he's been leading you to some words, or some like passages in the Bible, and, you know, words, yeah. And then it kind of starts happening in your life, and you start feeling that, and then that's like the true revelation you get of whatever you were like learning in the Bible. That those types of revelations are different, because you'll be like, whoa, mind blown, because like I knew that and I've read about that, but I've never felt that. And so I've been really just like understanding what it means to live in the spirit, and that has been because I've been surrendering, right? Before I would be like, God, help me. God, fix this. God, why do I feel like this? But I wasn't surrendering. Like, I wasn't giving it to God. I wasn't saying, God, I surrender to you. Like, help me live in the spirit, in my original self, beyond this body, beyond this life. And I'm telling you, like, that's where the peace that makes no sense comes from. The spirit. Because we were never meant to go through all the stuff that our physical bodies are going through. But our spirit was already a spirit before we were humans. Like, what? Honestly, coolest thing ever. Look into it. Galatians 5 talks about the fruits of the spirit. But so many other passages in the Bible talks about the spirit. So, yeah, just ask God, truly, like, God, help me live in my spirit.